How do you do? I'm Navy journalist A.P. DiMestico, and this is Less Bow, More Stern. We owe today's episode, and some to follow, to the miracle of modern, and in this case, future science. It seems that a portal has been opened, one to a time that has not yet been, and a ship that has not yet been built. While hard to believe, no doubt, that is indeed the case. Sailors in the year, now get this, 2019, have happened upon time travel and paid us a visit. However, in the interest of keeping this accidental technological advancement out of the hands of our enemies, our mutual enemies at that, it has been agreed that our travel be limited to just our two ships, and that our interactions remain relegated to the program you're now watching. So, each episode will bring a new traveler from the USS Kearsarge LHD-3 51 years in the future to USS Kearsarge CVS 33. With us today, the Sailors of the Year for 2018. Electronics Technician, Second Class, Jenna Murray. Excuse me, I'm ill-informed. Now, who are you?
Boatswain's Second Class, Dominic Mando.
Dominic Mando, Boatswain's Mate, Second Class type. Welcome to 1968.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So I understand we can't discuss specifics about the future events, as our knowledge of them may affect their outcome. But please tell our viewers, what is the future Navy like?
From a girl's perspective, which you're probably not used to because now they have women on ships.
I see.
You know, women get catered to because they complain a lot, and you know, everyone babies them and they can't lift boxes on their own. So it's really good to have a lot of men around to pick up our slack because we just really don't cut it.
And am I to understand that these ships stay afloat with women on board?
Some, yeah, we're still trying to figure that part out.
Fascinating. BM2?
Okay. No, you are in 1968. When it comes to the future, things are different. Now we get technology babies which think everything should be handed to them. Not here when you have to work for it, but they are expecting you to give it to them. So you have to deal with this problem and dealing with leadership too, because it's not going to be easy. Technology is all around. It's easy to find everything you want on Google. When you will be sitting here in 1968 waiting for your meals for 3 hours, for 3 years, 2 years, not showing up, you are at the battle, you don't get any care packages, here comes Amazon Prime. Here comes this. Easy for them to get it. So they think like the world is at the tip of their hands, which it is not. But we have to deal with it. So it's technology age.
I don't understand a word you just said. I've been told that the two of you were selected as first-time traveling guests because you were named Sailors of the Year. Am I mistaken, or did you tie for this title?
We tied.
You're both Sailors of the Year.
That's right.
In 2019, everyone gets a trophy.
Everyone gets
I see, yes. Is it safe to assume that you were both named Sailor of the Year because they were afraid to tell Miss Murray here that she placed second?
I don't think so, because no matter what you do, you deserve recognition. And I can tell you, it's fantastic to have two Sailors of the Year tied together. One female, one male.
Now, are there two trophies, or do you share just one?
Well, the trophy is in the form of a parking spot, which we share.
I see. You share a parking spot.
We share it well. Split days.
Are you at all concerned that she might realize that if something terrible happens to both your tires, the parking spot would be all hers?
I don't think so, because she's a very good one and always cares and asks, hey, did you get your spot? Because at times you get there and somebody is parking there and you have to go find a person to move their car.
E.T. Murray, I've been told that you're in charge of both the 49 and 73 radars. Is that accurate?
It's accurate.
And is it also true that those are both secondary radars?
Secondary.
I see. I'm surprised you didn't tie for the responsibility of maintaining primary radars. VM2, I'm no linguist, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think I detected a slight accent. Where are you from? And I'm willing to wager it's not Texas.
Originally, I'm from Ghana in West Africa. I don't know if you have heard about it.
I have not, so I'm gonna move on to the next question.
Okay.
Now, both of you, please share with our viewers what you did to earn such a distinguished title.
I personally don't know. I was actually really shocked, and shocked that I was kept in the same company as BM2.
And you?
I don't know what I did. Do your job and somebody will recognize you that you are working. I'm not saying I'm better than all the second class on board, but...
I'm sorry, you're better than all the second classes on board?
I didn't say I'm better than all the second class on board.
Well, I think you're backpedaling now.
No, I think you need to pay attention and put your pipe down and let's talk, because your pipe and time traveling is messing with your understanding and stuff right now.
Traveled in time. You have, and this is my 1968, so I appreciate your concern for my health. But I've done quite well up until now. Thank you. Technically, you haven't even been born yet, so again, I appreciate your concern.
So can I continue now?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So it's a live wire, this one.
Yeah. I'm not better than all the second class on board, but it seems like the upper chain recognized that here he's doing some job, he needs recognition, and people need to know that when you do your job, you are being watched. Well, so I got a question for you. So 1968, how do you recognize your best sailors?
Well, we don't have any good sailors in 1968, so we don't worry about that. We don't require many extrinsic motivators. Generally, bragging rights will do. We tend not to recognize our sailors.
So you are trying to tell me that my year group, because we have females, we are not motivated, or we...
No, I think it has little to do with the females and the fact that most of your men in 2019 are quite soft. And,
how do you define soft?
Well, not hard.
Not hard. Yes. How do you define not hard?
Moving on.
Okay.
Thank you, BM2. Is it fair to say that you are a tyrant in your work, Senna?
Depends on the day.
Well, your co-workers drew a number of parallels. Let's see, Pol Pot, Ivan the Terrible, and someone named Gaddafi.
I haven't heard that one yet. Yeah, I'll have to ask them about that one. They added that to the list recently.
Would you say that's a fair description of your...
That I'm tyrannous? Only when they steal my snacks. Yeah, I opened my bag of sour gummy worms and it was half gone, so definitely.
Oh,
yeah.
Sic semper tyrannis.
Sure.
You know who said that?
Sure don't.
I've heard there was an incident at Fleet Week in New York. You're returning to the ship in a Canadian Navy cover.
That's inaccurate. I was not wearing it.
You were not wearing it?
It was tucked under my arm.
Oh, you were carrying it?
Carrying
it.
That
makes it much better.
It does. Yeah.
That doesn't sound like behavior very becoming of the Sailor of the Year.
I wasn't the Sailor of the Year.
So,
oh,
I see.
Yeah.
This is prior to your being named Sailor of the Year.
Right, 2 years prior.
Okay.
So, yeah, people change, you know.
BM2, I've heard you've recently taken up weightlifting. Tell me, what are you doing wrong?
What am I doing wrong for lifting weight?
Yes. Do either of you have anything you'd like to add?
Those glasses came back in style.
They did? Yeah. Oh, well, then I'll hang on to them. Good. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
I just don't appreciate it calling my generation soft, because we are not soft. We are new generation. So what I can tell you is that what you do now to get in trouble, not to get in trouble, when they do it, they will get in trouble, because it's called discipline.
We don't wear shirts on the flight deck.
I know you don't have discipline. In 1968, that's it. But we discipline our sailors, because it's not just bunch of males. We get females too. So we train them how to fight, and we train them how to be disciplined too when they're out there and behave right. I don't know how you behave on your liberty, but Our guys know that they need to behave right and discipline themselves because they represent America. And if you are going to represent great nation, you have to know how to discipline yourself. So don't call it soft, it's called discipline.
You know, in 1968, there's really no problem that can't be solved with a good punch in the face. Anyway, thank you both for being here. I understand you've traveled great distance through space and time, and our viewers very much appreciate it. Congratulations on your both being named Sailor of the Year. You're obviously doing something right, and please continue to not kill each other. Oh, and good luck on being born and all. Join us again next time. This has been Less Bow, More Stern.